welcome to Straight from the Horse's Path, episode 2, season 2. Oh, we've got a lot to talk about today. I keep saying to Joe it's JVT, but it isn't JVT anymore. This is the podcast.
JV, what do you mean JV?
Well, this is with Joe Vanessa. JVT, we're a section of Straight from the Horse's Mouth, but actually now we are the podcast.
Okay, just us, yeah.
So welcome. And as you can see, there's an unfamiliar face amongst us today. It's Charlie Dawson.
Yeah, she's not unfamiliar.
Not to us.
No.
We're better for seeing it. No, we're not. So we're going to talk to Charlie as well about who she is, what she does, if she knows that herself. And yeah, what has been happening then, Vanessa? Tell us all about your exciting week.
We've had a bit of an exciting 2 weeks, really.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Back to back. Yeah, we first of all went to Southview.
Yeah.
To jump the newcomer second rounds, just to see how we went. Really, we'd done one already, and he jumped really good.
Yeah.
So we thought that we'd go to Southview and give it a shot. And well, I mean, the first day was a little bit disappointing, to be fair. We had him in the Fox Hunter, new venue he's never been before.
Yeah.
And Africa was rather Africa.
Adolescent Africa.
Adolescent Africa, I don't know, yeah. We took the bad boy.
Because on the video, there's no reason, is there?
No.
No reason to just randomly, not a stop at a fence, just to stop in the middle of the...
Yeah, just... Yeah.
Likes a corner.
He likes a corner, picks a corner and says, I'm not going. Yeah.
Not like Dave Dawson.
No. So he were a little bit frustrating.
Yeah.
Because he jumped a beautiful clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though he did get himself eliminated for doing it. He did it after the second fence and then he did it at the last fence. But we did go through the start and the finish because we jumped the fence anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they did eliminate us.
You could see the panic in Charlie's face to say, just don't step backwards, don't go backwards. And then he like 3 steps back and was like...
And I was like, that'll just do it, Africa, won't it? Yes, that's
just those right buttons.
And for those that don't know, and that's probably me in that section, why was that classed as obviously a fault? Because he stepped backwards, wasn't it?
Yes, yeah.
Is it 1 step or is it like 2?
Well, it's generally sort of, if it's a little step, you might get away with it.
Yeah, it's down to the judge,
because
isn't it?
it'll depend where it is within
I'd
the
say
course.
He did a full-on Michael Jackson tribute, moonwalked backwards.
He is so good at going backwards so fast.
Yeah, he should be a quarter horse, really, shouldn't he?
Yeah. Well,
he'd be cracking at Western.
I mean, who knows?
Maybe that saddle would fit him.
Maybe, yeah.
For those Karens out there, Charlie, does that saddle fit him?
Fits him perfect. It's a lovely saddle to ride in.
Yeah, no offence, it's not some cheap saddle either, is it, Vanessa? You know, it's a bloody good one, fitted by the best.
Fitted by the best.
Does it slip?
It doesn't slip.
There's no slip.
No, it doesn't move.
Are you making him book though, Charlie?
With your spurs.
With my spurs. If I did kick him with my spurs, I think I'd be catapulted.
Yeah. It's safe to say he just enjoys life.
Yeah. He does. He's always
and making your life just a little bit harder.
Yeah.
But in a pleasant way.
Yeah, he likes tricky. He likes to play tricky.
Yeah, I've just watched you try and put an collar on for 10 minutes. So after the first day of Southview, we had a good session.
Oh, amazing! Yeah, he jumped phenomenal in the first round. He had a lovely clear. He had a little minute where he didn't want to go down the side, didn't he, into the double.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a...
Hunter Charlie came out.
No, Hunter Charlie came out second round.
Oh, the second round?
Yeah, because he decided he disliked it.
Again.
Yeah.
It was like one of them Thelwell pony Christmas cards.
Yeah.
Charlie, oh!
It was big. The course was big. He's never
the biggest he's ever jumped.
At that point, yeah.
At that point, yeah. Get ready for the second week.
Second round, obviously jumped to a clear. Just were a little bit hesitant going into the double, but Charlie rode him beautiful. She got him out of it. And then the third round, it was, whoa, that is big.
I'd say it's probably bigger than you, isn't it?
Well, it's getting there, yeah, just about, yeah.
We definitely didn't
warm up. Her eyes, not her head.
Yeah, we definitely didn't warm up big enough in the factory room when we went in.
Oh, really?
No.
So when I got in, I was like, oh God, he's big.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because am I right by thinking they progressively get bigger along
Get
the
bigger.
course?
So the final round finishes at around about 135. Would you say?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, then like they always chuck in
A 140 maybe in there
Oh,
as
the
well.
nasty.
Uh,
Ooh, BSJAs.
And I thought it were a bit of an ask for him, do you know?
Yeah. But
But he jumped clear. Triple
he
clear.
did,
Yeah,
and
he
just
were-
missed out.
Well, I think we'd already decided that he wasn't ready to go quick, was he? He needed
I
a nice
watched the
round.
first couple go and they
And they
were
were
like
fast.
crazy.
Yeah, but there were that lovely turn to that. It was a yellow upright.
Yeah.
Am I thinking
Oh,
of a
yeah.
fruit show?
No,
Yeah, that's right, innit? And she came
yeah,
round.
yeah.
Oh my god, Charlie, that was well written.
Yeah,
I was like
yeah.
that. Ah, I wasn't even there.
So we were very, very pleased with him and Charlie, proud as anything. And then we had already decided that we were going to go to Wales.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was this week.
That was this
Sorry,
week.
last week, but yeah, this
So
week, Monday.
We had a bit of
Came home for 2
2
days.
days and then we went to Wales. Yeah, and had a fantastic show. The newcomers didn't go quite to plan. He jumped clear in the first round.
Yeah.
It was big and technical. So basically they took 105 starters
Oh,
and they only
wow.
took 25 clears into the second round.
And which one? One was Africa.
Africa, yeah. So we had a little bit of a hiccup 1 and 2 really, didn't we? He sort of booked coming round to the first
Yeah.
fence.
Yeah.
Which made him
Not
have
like
it
him.
down. No. So it was his mistake. He realised it was, but he didn't like having it down. So as she came to fence 2, he disagreed with Charlie's stride. He jumped off it, but it were his own. He put himself there, and he had it down. So at that point, it was very big, this course. It was bigger than the other newcomers. And
Wow.
I was stood with Charlie's mum, Kerry, at the side, and we were like, oh, she'll come out, you know, because he's not ready. She sort of had a, like,
I sat there for a minute, to be honest, in the ring. I was like, do I carry on? Or do I come out? And then I'm thinking, which fence will I jump? Because they're all big oxes. And then I thought, no, I'll just circle and carry on.
You did.
And he
did,
jumped
he
clear.
jumped lovely.
So I think Africa learned that we'd made a mistake, or he'd made his mistake,
Yeah.
and then he listened to it and he jumped beautiful, and we were buzzing. So even though it didn't
Yeah.
go to plan, we were absolutely buzzing, and they're like, talent seekers tomorrow, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, your stomach definitely
Okay.
churned, didn't it?
Oh, it'd be fine. And then fucking hell, next morning, sorry for swearing, and I saw the course, it were massive.
And then so like, oh, I'm going to go walk out. I don't think it's
Yeah, well, I've seen the video. It's funny because they all like little ants walking the course in the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they get bigger, don't
They're
they?
very big, yeah. So that starts at 135.
And finishes at...
Well, it's A10, so it gets bigger
Bigger.
the second half of the course.
So it can be 10 centimetres bigger,
No.
the second half of the course. So it can finish at like 145. It were massive.
Oh my god. How tall am I? What's that then? In feet?
So it's over 5 foot. It's like 5
Oh
foot.
my god. And wide as well, the same width, is it?
Oh,
Am I right
yeah.
by saying on the
Metre
opposite?
40, metre 50.
Wow.
Oh god.
Anyway, we watched a few. I didn't really say anything.
Didn't really talk to each
no,
other.
we just sat in the stands and just watched a few.
They all were crashing.
Yeah,
I watched about 20.
Yeah, because there was a few 7-year-olds in there, weren't there? And they,
Yeah.
they weren't doing as well as
no.
you probably would have liked to have seen,
Well,
knowing you're sending your
Yeah.
7-year-old in.
I maybe thought that he's never jumped even a 130. I know he did on the newcomer second round, but maybe we should have been jumping 130s before we sent the bloody arse in. And I felt sick.
Yeah.
And they were all retiring, and I decided, right, I'll leave you there. I'm off back to the box. I'm off for a cup of coffee. Do you know what I
With
mean?
Baileys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I left her.
I watched about 20 go and I think 10 of them retired and I thought, oh.
Oh god, it sounds like
And
a
then I
tough
thought to
mother.
myself, I'll be alright up until number 5. And I thought, and if he has a fence down before then, I'll come out.
Retire,
And
yeah.
I'll come out.
But
he just kept going around.
and he jumped
Clear.
clear.
It was phenomenal. I tell you, if somebody had actually videoed me and Kerry, yeah.
That's what we need to start doing for the
because
TikTok.
We were,
Bum clenching.
we were like, we just won lottery, do you know?
Yeah.
Like cheering. Oh, it were amazing.
He did
to
do
watch,
well.
Yeah,
And
did.
the course
Well,
was
they
brilliant.
jumped over 90 first round, something like
Something
that.
like that, and then only took 15 through
Yeah.
the second round.
Oh my
And
god.
only 3 were 7-year-olds.
Wow.
And you
Yeah.
were one of them.
And all the jockeys and that are in there were top riders, that were
Yeah.
producers, you know. And Africa's just Africa, you know. That's never. He's very green. He wasn't really
Yeah.
ready, you know. Because he had most of last year off. He's a little bit. Well, he's backward anyway, and a little bit behind.
Yeah.
But not to be doing that level were phenomenal. So
round of applause to
I know.
Africa and Charlie.
Yeah. So he did have a fence though in the jump off, but it was just his mistake, really, wasn't it? Just
But the education of it and the experience for him is fantastic.
yeah, well,
isn't it?
he had it down because he didn't come out of the corner taking her. He were a long way off the fence, and then you can see.
You could see the kick.
You could see him on the
The
picture.
big long strides coming into it, weren't
He was
they?
trying. He was trying
Yeah.
so hard to get his legs off
Yeah,
that
he did.
pole.
It was the back
Tried.
pole, wasn't it? The back
He
leg
did.
that hit the
Yeah.
pole.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
what a shame.
what a shame because he was
But at the
phenomenal.
same time, what a great.
Yeah,
What a
great
great-
experience for us. And he's ready for the next one. I don't know which one it's going to be, but it'll be soon.
Yeah, because Charlie's off to Australia. Woo! So before we go on to what else we've been doing,
Oh, yeah,
let's just discuss. Charlie, what is your backstory with the horses here? Where are you from? What do you do? Why are you here? What's the story? I know the story, but tell the listener. So many moons ago.
Yeah.
Many moons ago. Well, I started when I was about 6-year-old in BS
Yeah.
with 12-2s doing tiny tots and with golden bears.
Golden Bears at
Golden
the time,
Bears.
yeah.
And then boys qualifiers 1 to 8. Then
I think she was 8. Were you about 8 years old when you first went to Hoyos?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and jumped the 1 to 8.
1 to 8.
Yeah.
That's the size of the pony.
Size of the pony, but the size of the
tiny.
fences at
The same
Hoyos
size
are the
as the
same
pony.
size as the
Short
pony.
or.
They're massive.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Charlie used to be about this big.
She's not much
Tiny.
taller.
No, I think I got to about 11 and I stopped growing. That was it, wasn't it? That was the same height I've been.
And you obviously rode through the ponies, and then you started riding for Vanessa on
Yeah,
the pony
so-
Misty.
We're 11, 12, and I was
Yeah.
doing 1 to 8s,
You were still on
4 8s, and children horses.
Yeah. She
Wow.
was still on the 12-2s when she
Yeah.
started with Misty.
What you'll learn about Charlie is she's mad. She don't take any easy job. She's crazy but very talented.
Yeah. But she has got an amazing,
See?
but natural riding ability.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's all very. It's not forced. She just.
She gets the horses,
yeah.
doesn't she? Yeah.
They still go how they want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that which is good. You're
Yeah.
not saying no, do it like this.
Yeah.
No.
You kind of connect and say, oh, this is how they want to do it. So
Yeah.
this is what I want from you, and this is how you're going to do it.
Yeah.
Kind of way. Yeah.
If
Good.
they like to do it that way, then I'll adapt to their way.
Yeah. And Misty was your pony at the time, which was a
Misty.
Welsh.
She was Section D. Yeah.
Yeah, which hilarious, but they're phenomenal. And
She
funny
never
because
knew how to
basically
jump
was a
rabbit.
mini Africa in looks.
Well, Africa's mum looks like Misty. That's why I bought
Yeah.
Origin, because somebody showed me a picture of it and said, "Who does this look like?" And he said,
And she's just
I
a
said,
hand
"It's
bigger."
Misty, and I'll have it." I didn't even go see it. I said, "I'll just have it. It's fine." Well, they said it's only just been backed and it's trotting, and don't mind, I'll have it.
Really?
Do you not want to come and see it? I went, "No, just send it." And then Charlie had it for a week to make sure it
He
was
says,
safe.
what have you done?
To make sure she was safe.
Yeah.
And she was.
And Misty, you got Misty to Hoys.
Several times.
Several.
5 times Charlie took it to Hoyos.
Wow.
Yeah.
From riding in a field at Scope.
Yeah.
And stop.
And you couldn't stop.
Couldn't stop. Can you stop it, Charlie? No.
And then from there, obviously, you've then established a career with riding, and you
Yeah.
know you've still got your own horses at home,
Yeah.
and then obviously now
Yeah.
back here again.
Well,
You're
she
doing
never
your
left,
doing your
really.
thing with Africa, yeah. Well, no,
Yeah.
you aren't, have you really?
No.
No, I never
Always
really
kept your
left.
big toe in.
Yeah, I always stayed
Yeah.
in.
And what's the future looking like?
Well, it's
Where do you want to be in
looking
10
quite
years?
bright at the minute.
Well, yeah, it is. But your next step, really, let's be serious. We want Africa at always, don't we?
Well, we're going to aim for that. We're going to have a bash,
Try.
yeah.
Absolutely.
It's-
Manifest.
Yeah.
Rub your crystals,
Yeah.
people.
It's tough.
Of course.
Tough to get there.
But no greater challenges.
No. No.
And it
there's
just
no-
depends what side the belly wakes up on
Yeah.
that morning.
It does.
Well, that's why it's the hardest sport in the world, isn't
It
it?
is,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because your teammate could go now.
Yeah.
He could go, I don't think so.
Yeah.
You could even get him there and get toys and go, not
I
today.
think everybody, when we are warming up, thinks, fuck's sake, why do
Oh,
you
I
have to
think
be? I bet when they
everyone
see a
hates
draw, I bet they go, oh, fucking hell, that horse is in the collecting ring when we are.
Why is he a nightmare?
It's a
Oh,
nightmare,
God.
yeah.
Is he? I've not seen him in the collecting ring
You
yet.
need to come and film in the collection.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
It's terrible.
He'll go
Is that-
like round with his bum facing inwards, bucking, and then I'll have to just spin him round and the fence is there and he just jumps it.
He is basically a 12-2, isn't he, in his head?
And if you go
He's like a nuts
any
12-2.
slower than trot past the entrance of the collecting room, we just run out backwards.
Reverses out.
All the way out.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, real quick.
Real-
Oh,
really
he is an
fast.
adolescent, isn't
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does it real
he? He's an
real,
aspo.
real
Yeah.
slick and real quick. And clears everybody, don't they?
Yeah, and to get him back in, I can't get him back in. All you have to do is walk up to him and walk with him back in. and he
Yeah, I
comes
just
back
have to go get him. And at Southview, because there was only me,
in. It was
we've
like a
got-
big, really big entrance, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So it would just out straight away every time.
every time he passed it just reversed out, and
Yeah.
I'd
He'd
have the
just
fence
spin and
to
run
put
out.
up, yeah, but they steal it off you, everybody.
Yeah.
So I'm like, come on, Charlie, you're coming back in, you're coming back in. Bloody hell. So I'd run down.
And then you lost
and
your
then,
space.
Yeah, and then I lost my
Lost
space.
his jump.
Lost my jump, and then I'd get there and he'd be like, oh, Mama, I'm coming. And then he'd trot back in, and I'm like, bloody hell, so I'd get back in.
We ought to try fishy.
Yeah.
Get your lunge line in the warm-up ring. Get a little adapter for saddler and
I
just
know.
walk
Yeah.
around.
But yeah, his character.
So, Charlie, what's your biggest achievement in the years you're riding? What would you say is like the goal that you've already gone, yeah, I've smashed that? So it's been-
Henry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jumping like on the Europeans for Great Britain with
Wow.
my Henry horse, yeah.
Yeah, that's great. That's
And like even like do you know, like jumping at the Yorkshire Show and that and stuff like that?
Yeah.
'Cause they're like big fences.
and the photos always look great, don't
And they always look really good. And my best horse, he loves anything on grass. Like
Really?
he won Grand Prix and all sorts. I think he won the Lincolnshire Grand Prix on the grass. But yeah, his best surface was grass.
Wow.
And then did you win the under 25s, didn't you? Was that at Scone?
Under 23s, won the under
23s.
23s
Yeah.
when I was still on ponies.
Oh my
So I
god.
think I was like 16 and I won the under 23s.
Yeah.
Would you say, we're manifesting here today, it's a safe space to talk about.
Okay.
Would you ever want to get to the Olympics in your career time? Would you say that'd be a goal that you'd love to work? I know it's that'd be extremely hard. But if
Very,
you could
very
get to
hard.
the Olympics, would you?
Well, yeah, but we
If you-
just need to win the freaking lottery
Yeah, if we
because
win the
them
lottery-
horses are like the.
I know, but listen,
Right.
never say never.
Well, I've been trying winning that lottery, right?
We might get a
Oh, you
sugar
guys,
daddy.
yeah. We did it all. We all. Oh, yeah, we might get.
We might get a sugar daddy.
Crack on with that.
So if there's any sugar daddies out there who want to pay for these girls to go to the Olympics, LA's coming. But that would be a great goal.
That would
wouldn't
be
it?
Yeah.
like amazing. I would never say.
You'd retire then.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Yeah.
And what have you got a funny story off the top of your head? I've got a great story. Me and you. Did you do?
The
Did you
shower
do
thing.
always with me? Didn't you?
And I wore
So-
the suit.
So I worked for a shower company, and I was trying to sell them. We won't name the name, but they were shit. And I was trying to sell a dead horse basically. So I had Charlie stood in a horse mascot.
Where did the
Just
suit
what?
from? I had this full suit on with this big head of a horse on.
But while she's in there, I'm trying to sell this horse shower and do a demonstration, and it's set on fire. So there's smoke coming out the back of the shower. She's like,
Oh no.
people saying, it's on fire. I'm going, oh, it's just the condensation. That's possibly one of my funniest stories.
You're like,
really.
quick, just swap it from one to film. Get a new one out.
Yeah, we sold a few though, didn't we?
So low.
Sorry for anyone aboard.
Needless to say, they don't work anymore, do they? Are they still in business?
No idea.
Keep
They shouldn't
an eye on
be.
that one.
But yeah, that's one of my. Have you got another funny story?
Took some rating that.
That is something you'd see on Carry On Equestrian. Remember we got to film that? Carry On Equestrian.
I don't think I really have. Oh, Vanessa at the show. Just been. She went diving off the ramp in Africa.
Oh, it's
Well, no. So we all went together.
I got
Well,
camera
no, I
person.
did, but I'm injured.
Oh no.
So we arrive at Wales. We've all gone in the same lorry.
I've got gin off.
It's in Charlie's lorry, so it's different to mine on the partitions. So I didn't really think of that. Kerry's opening the partitions and pushing them back. So Africa actually just normally wouldn't get ahead of me. Yeah, but because of mine is like split in two.
Yeah.
He's in one. So he's got ahead of me and he's like pushed me over. Kerry's in my way and then
He's
Africa's
jumped off the side.
decided he didn't like the look of the ramp,
gravel.
and the gravel and everything.
Yeah.
So he jumped off the side. So he pushed me like
Into
over.
car.
I don't know what's happened to my feet. They just disappear from underneath me. Yeah, I think I hit the ramp. I flip over and I've ended up gravel rash, hands, elbows, hip. Oh, and I'm still holding him.
She's on the floor holding him. My mum's
That's
at his head
Old
holding
school
him.
horse person. Don't let go!
Yeah,
Don't let
they
go!
were both holding him. And I'd already walked up. And I missed the whole thing.
Oh, I did hurt myself.
You come around corner basically and thought,
I
what
came
the
back
hell's
round because
happened?
no one had looked. And I was like, she was like covered
In
dirt.
recovery.
And I was like, what's happened?
I mean, we could have parked on the grass or something, do you know?
I
but
know,
no.
no.
Yeah, the
on
whole
bloody
parking is on grass. And we got parked on this gravel.
Yeah.
And then she was rolling around on the floor.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was sort of a laughing, crying moment all in
Yeah.
one. Tears, I held them in.
Well, I want you to have a think while we talk about mine and Joe's week. What in the past accident you've seen that maybe what you can talk about, that you look at the time we were like, oh God, that's bad, but now you can look back and laugh at it. Yeah.
Okay.
But why are you thinking of that? Joe, what have we been up to?
We've been running, Tom. Yesterday we went to Scunthorpe
Yeah.
and we ran the big green 10k.
My first ever 10k. My first ever run,
Right.
really. Because
Well, yeah.
I did about 6 trainings and never got over 5k.
You did brilliant.
I know.
You did brilliant.
I said, I'm an Aquarian, I'm competitive. And a certain gentleman said that you should just leave me and run it on your own and let the amateurs run on their own.
Yeah.
And guess what, people? I beat him. 55 minutes! You did it in 51.
51,
And
yeah.
I did it in 55.
Yeah.
And God, am I feeling it today. I look
So
like
you
I've
like
been
it?
down the back bunkers of Gran Canaria. If you know what that means, you'll know what that means. I am walking like I've done something. Ooh, exciting. But it was exciting.
Oh, it was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, the weather was great.
Yeah.
I tell you now, that last 2k probably killed me, but the very last 1k, coming into that crowd really got me through.
Yeah, it's good, wasn't it?
And I cried,
Yeah, you did.
didn't we?
No, I didn't cry.
No, I did.
You did.
There was pain there.
Emotions.
Emotions.
Yeah, you almost forgot to pick up your medal, didn't you? You were that exhausted
Yeah.
as you came through.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's good.
I went to bed at 8 o'clock last night.
I wasn't far after you, yeah.
Oh my God, I was so tired. And I slept
Yeah.
straight through and I slept 12 hours.
I was tired last night as
Oh,
well.
that's
God, we've all had busy
Yeah.
weeks,
Yeah.
haven't we? But it was great.
Yeah, we're going to do another, aren't we?
Yeah.
We're get something booked in.
And we're trying to think about a charity fun run that we could do here at Iron Horse in aid of a charity. So keep your eyes peeled for that, because we're going to run it, aren't we? Me and you are going to run
Yeah,
it.
we are, yeah.
Yeah, we are.
What, here? You're going to run it?
And then measure it
What
Right.
in here?
Round the
fields.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I'll
I
hold
think
the
it's...
flag at the end. Cause
We think it might be a 3-lapper, but that 3-lap will equate to about 5k.
Yeah.
Fun run,
Charity fun run.
Charity fun run.
Okay.
And Vanessa's doing it with us.
Vanessa will be on the finish line with Charlie.
She'll be giving oranges out. So, going back then.
If my knee could stand it, but I don't think it can.
Don't play the knee thing. Mine's strapped up. You can borrow one of my straps if you want. Then again, my strap might be big for you. But they keep slipping. This leg must be slimmer than this leg, because this leg slips all the time. This one doesn't. Strange. Anyway, going back to the accident then, have you thought of any? Do you want me to go first?
Yeah,
I've got a cracker.
go on.
So I were at a yard once and there was this cob. Yeah. But also with the cob there was this quite old lady, God bless her, she's not here anymore. And she were going off, she bless her, she was lovely, but she's one of them, think typical yard manager, smoked 60 a day, right up, yeah.
She never set a place on fire, did she?
No, well, she went walk. She's off to go hobbling out at yard. Next thing you know, this cob gets a bit, whoa, frisky, can't get hold of it. Keep hold of it. Let go. Someone let go. This cob went running for it. She had a loaf of bread in her.
Oh, did you go straight through it?
I know he shouldn't laugh. Went straight through it. All I can remember is, all I kept my eyes on was the bread. Because it went up in the air. This loaf of Ovis. I can see it now. And then it hit the floor. And again, we can look back. I laughed with her before she died. So I can laugh now. But it was the funniest thing, especially when ambulance come and they were like, she was gone out, she was unconscious, she was gone. And they were saying, we need to get this coat off her, we don't know what they've done. And she was going, yeah. And then as soon as they said, get the scissors, we'll cut the coat off of her, she went, took it out! Well, it's only because I was with a friend the other day when we were discussing that story and I actually thought, I need to mention that on the podcast. But yeah, hilarious. Have you got any?
I once got took out.
Oh, you did, yeah.
By a horse?
Yeah, a show.
At Scope.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah.
Charlie's dad saved her.
Well, no, he scooped me up off the floor.
And what had happened? You were in the warm-up or just walking in the car
I
park?
was just in the warm-up. But it was a big grass.
Yeah.
In them grass rings.
You know what it was? It was
It was.
Dark Emperor.
Yeah, the black horse.
Yes.
Yeah, black pony.
Was that the ride or the
I
horse?
had my back to the collecting ring and it just came out of nowhere. I think it came sideways, because it was...
It literally like bucking and bronking,
Yeah, it took me straight over.
And were you
I don't know if
aching?
I had a poo bag with studs in or
Yeah,
it was a bit like the bread. The poo bag studs went up in the air.
Yeah, because you had to take the studs out to walk back.
But yeah.
God.
I mean, the only one really very...
I wasn't hurt, by the way.
Oh,
I was going to say.
I was fine.
And she's here to tell the tale. Go on, what were your story then?
Well, one of them recently it was at Wales, but it was at the Masters with Africa, and you were being a complete and utter pillar quantity in the collecting ring. And I'm in the middle with everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
everybody's like, it was being terrible.
So
What were you wanting?
In this
No,
collection,
you were-
I'm in
so-
the middle to do the jump,
in
Yeah.
this collection ring, there were 2 entrances.
so you didn't know which one to pick.
So you didn't know which one to
Oh
pick.
no.
So then you would just stand there and you were just booking on the spot and then you were reversing out and you were like booking at people. And they didn't move and I'm like, he will get you.
Yeah.
Do you know, like you need to move, and they didn't move. So then I kind of just like pushed him forward, and he just headed for the middle of the people in the collecting ring, and he must have missed Vanessa by this.
But
She didn't even move.
I just dead cooler, just stepped
Step
to-
back?
just
Like Matrix.
But I didn't, I didn't jump or anything. I didn't make a big deal of it because everybody's like, you can see they don't like the horse, yeah? And I just coolly just step back and say, yeah, come again, Chaz. You'll be fine, carry on. Do you know?
But yeah, it went through at like 100 mile an hour.
Really?
Yeah, and I thought, oh, look at it. Do you know, I was sweating it out, but I was so cool about it.
It's no wonder people, because he's like, he doesn't just blend in, does he? He's not
No.
like another bay or
And I just thought exactly that.
No wonder when they see
We
you
like-
walking into the warm-up, they're like, oh,
Can't put a set of ears on him and think no one will know it's him.
Yeah.
No.
No.
No, we can't cover him up. We like, if you could get him to go
Maybe
like
get some
first.
dial on.
Do you know his first to go was a lot better? You know,
Yeah.
Like warm up with like hardly no one in.
Yeah, he's going to be about 5 hours.
But then like in a qualifier, you don't really want to be first, so you just have to deal with it.
Yeah.
So.
So the moral of that story is
Yeah.
sit and kick on, eh?
We can deal with
We
it.
can deal with him. It's
Everybody
everybody else
else.
that has a problem.
So good to watch though, isn't he?
Yeah. He knows his job, doesn't he?
Mm.
And he knows he's good at it. That's the best bit. And he knows his anthem.
Yeah, that's.
I've just filmed him now coming out there. He's not obviously been in the field, has he, for a week because he's been away.
Yeah.
Wow, you could tell. And again, I think the funniest is because you're only about 5'2", and he's 17 too.
He looks massive, doesn't
Yeah, he looks like an absolute giraffe. Like,
But
it's great.
Even though he's crazy, he's gentle with it. You know when he's bobbing about like that? He's not
Yeah,
holding
he could
it,
be an
is he?
idiot
Like,
and bolt past you.
yeah, he doesn't knock me down, does he? He's just
He just
leader.
stays near you, dancing him out with his big clunky
But
feet.
like, he'll come out like that when you're leading him and then run off in the field. But that's what he does when you're riding, like you're not on him.
I think he forgets, doesn't he?
It's like he's just going out by himself.
And like I like a lot of the comments say on the TikTok, that book, that it's not a book, is it?
No,
It
it's
is
like-
actually a cowley,
Yeah.
like Bambi with that wheel.
Yeah.
So that's what he
It's
does
just
when he
It's
goes
like a
out by
nice big
himself.
canter.
And then he just does it with me on as well. Like, I'm
And even
like,
in the jumping rings,
He does it.
it's like he almost just jumps under the imaginary fence.
Yeah.
It's like he wants to put a bit more in. It's like, come on, 12 fences, come on, put 20 in.
yeah, the amount of booking he does in the collecting ring.
Really?
He
Yeah,
does
yeah.
more booking than cantering.
Do you know he's
Well,
very
you ain't got
fit
back shoes,
because he
have you?
doesn't sweat or anything.
Yeah,
he's
he doesn't
super
ever get
fit.
sweaty.
Is that like me yesterday on that road?
Oh, were you not sweating?
I was sweating from every orifice. Let's say that. Salty.
Like the song.
Yeah. What song? Salty song. What salty song do you like? Come on, sing it for us all.
What's the little cartoon thing? Chocolate salty balls, is it? Something. do you know what I mean?
No one knows about chocolate salty
You do.
balls. You think I would?
What is the thing? You do. It's that
I'm just going to
cartoon.
Google it.
Come on.
Chocolate salty balls.
See what it comes up with. Chocolate.
Do they sell them in M&S?
There is
Will it be on Apple Music, Vanessa? Is it that?
Yeah.
Is it that famous?
Also available on
Also.
other music channels.
Yeah.
Chocolate. Salty.
I've heard of Winky Winky Bum Bum Poo Poo Titty Titty.
There is a song, isn't there?
Yeah. There is.
Amy's speaking so. P.S. I love you, chocolate. Bye, chef.
Of cinnamon and 2 or 3 egg whites.
This is a bit
A half a
sexy.
stick of butter
Oh.
melted. Stick it all in a bowl, baby.
Baby.
Stir it with a wooden spoon.
It's on your playlist or something.
Yeah,
Mix
just
in a cup of
good
flour.
massage.
Probably
Free-
recipe.
You'll be in heaven
Just
soon.
thinking about this is our bistro bowl.
Say everybody haven't seen my balls, they're big and salty and brown. If you ever need a quick pick me up, just stick my balls in your mouth. Stick 'em in your mouth and suck 'em. Suck 'em with chocolate salted balls.
I'm like, enough of that. Oh my god! Why did you know that song?
South Park, that's it.
Oh, it's South Park. Well, we've learnt something
I
new.
think you need a disclaimer on this one.
Yeah. Well, with the amount of swearing she's done, we've got an explicit on
I
this
know,
one.
do you know what? It's because I've been with Kerry.
Kerry, I was just about to say that.
Do you know, I've had a weekend with her, well, 4 days.
We ought to get
and
Kerry
that's-
on one day.
That's it, I'm just...
The listeners would love her. That's if she's
She'll
not.
have a lot of
That's
stories to
Yeah.
tell.
if, that'll be like a Bible, hers. We'll be there for a 3-hour special. But it would be funny.
And that song's going to be in your head.
I know I'm going to be
Stick 'em in
singing.
your mouth and suck 'em.
Oh my god. Right, well, before we go, have you got anything you'd like to add?
I I think we're good.
Yeah, I've got nothing to add. Yeah, lots of deals at shop today. Ceiling's open. Laminitis!
Well, it is bank holiday and we've got a new tea. Have we got
Oh,
new
yeah.
Iced tea. It's
I need to get one of them before I leave.
Yeah.
When I saw it on Facebook the other day, I thought it was Pimm's.
Yeah, it looks
It
like
does.
Pimm's.
It's like
it's
well,
really
that's what we
nice.
can also sell it as mocktail Pimm's.
Yeah.
It's lovely.
Fins.
Peach or passion fruit and lemon. Which
Served
one
in a
are you
nice
favourite?
What did I
glass.
have yesterday?
Passion fruit and lemon. I
It
think.
was very nice.
Yeah.
It's good, isn't it? Looks great. And you're also doing matcha now, which is beautiful.
Matcha, yeah.
I will say it's probably one of the nicest matchas I've ever tasted. It's got a little bit of chai in there as well, and it's so good. You don't actually need the syrup, so actually it actually gives you more energy, natural caffeine, more caffeine than coffee, but in a natural, empowering way. And if you drink enough matcha, you actually lose weight. Because it's green tea powder, it's good for you. Keeps those bowels moving. Give them brown, stinky balls. So we're open bank holiday Monday.
Yeah. We've not talked anything about shop, but we'll save that for next time then.
Oh god.
But yeah, be careful if it rains. Laminitis.
Yeah, because that
Yeah.
grass is going to be full of sugar when that rain
Yeah.
comes on Friday.
Yeah, so beware.
Laminitis. And if you don't know what we're talking about, you should listen to see episode 1. So go back. So yeah, that anyway, we've rehearsed this.
Have we?
I've been Tom.
I've been Vanessa.
I've been Charlie.
And I've been Jo.
And you've been listening to Straight from the Horse's Mouth. Goodbye.